Presented by Puma. Lloyd and Strong right in the heart of
the opposing player wasn't close enough to make a play on it.
Here's Yael Averbush to come over to deliver the cross. Short ball at the near post, cleared away by the Red Stars. O'Reilly leaves it there. Kalmari, good vision, finds the feet of Carly Lloyd. Little shoulder fake, she gets through, chance to put it one in.
Clear pressure when you bring in some extra numbers, and all of a sudden it's not so easy, and you're not quite sure who you're going to mark.
These are some of the elements of the game you can have a little more control over. Touched off here, Dalmy. Little shoulder fake, calls her own number from the top of the area, deflected out by Heather O'Reilly. Second chance though. Working hard to win it there inside the area. And another corner coming here as Kosavari Aslani trying to keep things alive.
Aslani had 4 goals in Chicago's last preseason scrimmage, which is a game they won 9-0, by the way, against the University of Illinois. And Emma Hayes just can't say enough about her.
Just 20 years old from Sweden. There's Dalmy, this time driving it in. And then Chicago will get a chance to line it up again for the third time.
Chicago's without a couple of big-name players here, Mark, so you think they really want to take advantage of these set-piece opportunities. Haven't been generating a lot of offense in the run of play thus far. Both Formiga and Megan Rapinoe did not travel with the team here to New Jersey. Formiga late getting into camp, just arrived this week. And Rapinoe dealing with viral meningitis, so certainly hope she is on the road to recovery.
Inside, Brittany Klein right at the edge of the 6. Averbush comes in. As we show you some of the pictures, the wide pictures, you can see all the cars in the background. Those are all here for this game. And you see they've set up additional seating over there on the far side of the field, cabana seating. And why not when you're the reigning
for Chicago?
And the 24-year-old Brazilian can also be a threat here on these type of set pieces. Dalmy lofts it in toward the back post. That's where Christiani is.
Yes. Looks like she will most likely put it directly on goal. She's got a great leg.
Little chip into the back post. Numbers there. Chapman, top of the area. Brittany Klein, left-footed. Driven this time to the heart of the 6. Headed away by Natasha Kai. Right back in, and Bardsley is there to grab it.
Looks like that was Brittany Klein who got her head on that ball. She's a player who's, often under.
Toward the penalty spot. Christiani is there, right foot.
She chipped it up for Christiani.
Well, you can see Casey Noguera standing over the ball. Is this the time that maybe they give her an opportunity to use that powerful shot? It looks as the way she's setting it up. You never know, Bardsley can leave a rebound. Noguera. I don't think that's how she wanted to hit it, but it'll still be a...
At this point, we're closing in on the final 10 minutes of the match, and this can be a really dangerous time for both teams. Things break down a little bit. See both teams get some chances. Christiani just there, Landstrom for Sky Blue FC.
Schnorr avoids the challenge from Noguera. Lloyd inside for Hosanna. Puts it on her right foot, lets it go, and this gives it back here to the Chicago Red Stars. 34th minute. Sky Blue FC in front 1-0. Well-timed run into the space now here. Chapman. Looking for help, but no one there. Intended for Christiani.
Yeah, great ball, but bad communication by Chicago. Chapman did the work and had a great pass into space.
In the 2009 season with Chicago, the team she goes against here today. Out wide now as Whitney Engen joins in the flow. Taylor there to head it clear. Cristiani has dropped off a little bit, not really the target right now for Chicago. Is Brittany Klein, who Emma Hayes says was hands down our best player in the 2009 season. Trying to keep it alive. Majority of the time, that will be Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. on the West Coast. Cristiani trying to slip one through for Ella Masser. No changes for either side heading into the second stanza of play. Aslani weaving her way to the top of the box. Averbush comes in to poke it clear. Foot race to get to it. Natasha Kai could not get there before Kate Markgraf. Little ball over the top there for Aslani, and it looked like...
with players, you know, especially coming back. Kate missed last season after giving birth to twins, and I asked her, you know, was it harder or easier than you thought to come back? And she said, you know what, I went at it the right way. I didn't press. I had to be on 4 months of bed rest at the end of my pregnancy, so I couldn't rush back afterward, and she feels really good at where she's able to be right now.
Well, defense is certainly an area, along with other aspects of the game, that Emma Hayes is looking to really improve upon. Gave up 25 goals in 20 regular season games. And as I mentioned a moment ago, did not make the playoffs in the opening season of women's professional soccer. Whitney Engen, all the way back here for Lloyd, and tough ball to handle, but she's able to clear it outside of her area. Averbush will challenge. Harley Lloyd trying to slip it through. Heather O'Reilly comes in to win it, though. Natasha Kai in behind.
Really a great service in from Donnelly. I'm impressed with what she's been able to give offensively. I'd like to see her come up and get in the attack and the run of play a little more often for Chicago.
Cristiani leaves it there for Brittany Klein.
Cannot be content to just sit on this one-goal lead.
Wide here for Megan Schnorr. Combining with Casey White. Schnorr stepping into the space. Early ball for Tasha Kai. And a BPS tweet on 20s. Cristiani, if you score, I'll buy you more Brazilian cookies. Go get them, girls. That comes from Megan Rapinoe. And I think you can follow her at Rapinoe.
So is that the secret? That's a secret then for Cristiani? Some sort of Brazilian cookie? To keep that in mind.
Sounds good to me.
I know. Can we get some too, Megan?
Casey White. Koster to defend there for Sky Blue FC. And they put together some quick touches to work it out. Now O'Reilly. O'Reilly keeping it all the way through. Flag stays down here. Landstrom save from Lloyden. Second chance. Follow-up defending there to clean it up is Kate Markgraf. And finally they do, as Heather O'Reilly will find some space on the right side. Over the top now here for Casey White. Flag stays down for Sky Blue FC, lofted into the back post. The call from Karen Bardsley, the goalkeeper, instead. Chapman with the good tackle to release it. Now Chapman into the space on her own, trying to poke side spots. And the flag quickly up there against Chicago. O'Reilly, can she get to it before it gets to the... O'Reilly just trying to accelerate into the space, and she does as she kicks it into fifth gear, looking to pin her ears back and turn the corner.
The only two female head coaches in WPS squaring off today as well. You mentioned both internationals, but got to get that little part in.
O'Reilly looking inside, fingertips. English international wins it right back here for the Red Stars. A bit direct right now on the attack from Chicago, just looking to fire everything in behind the Sky Blue FC back four. Flag stays down for Hosanna Markgraf trying to get back goal side. Here comes the Brazilian. Left-footed shot on the... See, the pace of the game has slowed a little bit now in the last 10-15 minutes. Landstrom releases it away from pressure for Casey White. Little inside run there.